Hello everyone, welcome to this twin flame reading for this week, upcoming week till the 22nd. So the 17th till the 22nd. And already there's cards flying out. And it's the Queen of Cups. She's saying, I'm heading towards you, no more doubt. And that was exactly the same what I heard when I was meditating. It was a meditation yesterday evening, late, and they said, you know, no more doubt. Don't doubt yourself. Everything what you feel is correct. It's your intuition. It's your higher self that is connecting with you and saying no more doubt in every way. With your twin flame reading or with your twin flame journey, but also for yourself. Self-doubt is gone. So that's really beautiful for divine masculine and divine feminine. As this doubt disappears from your system, then you're just taking the right direction. And the right direction is towards union, is towards stability within yourself. It's all the things that the Queen of Cups has to offer you. It's loving yourself. It's giving your love. Because when you carry the love within, it's so easy to give, you know, to the outside world. And there is no more doubt in your mind that you are walking the right path, walking the right direction, because you also see from the outside world all these reflections coming towards you, that you are doing the right thing. And it could be that there are people coming on your path that have the same resonation as you have, that has the same feeling as, you know, yeah, I'm being called to, I'm being drawn to, I have to go and walk that path. I have to go and that way. And then maybe you were doubting about that path that you wanted to walk. And now people from the outside are coming in and doing exactly the same. So that means that you're in total alignment. And it could be that you were one of the first of the whole, of all the people that you met that was making that decision. So it's get rid of the doubt, get rid of the fear, get rid of, you know, yes, you're walking that journey. Yes, your twin flame is arriving or is already in your life, you know, and giving you the right direction. So that's really beautiful for the divine masculine. And I see it could be that the divine masculine gets an offer, you know, gets a love offer from the divine feminine. And that he is really saying, okay, now I'm daring to take a next step, because that's the direction I need to go. No more hesitation, no more doubt. That's gone. You're on the right path. You're on your right journey. So when I was meditating yesterday, and I think I was at home at for me it's late, 1 o'clock, because we had a party. Yeah, I started to meditate afterwards, and that was really beautiful. And it was like confirmation. in the heart space of the Divine Masculine, I'm coming home. I'm going home. I'm coming home. Home to the one I belong. I'm going home to the place I belong. I'm going home where my heart is. So I don't any longer have to doubt. And if it's in connection with your Divine Feminine, or it's the journey on your own, you know in your heart space that all the pieces are falling together. And yeah, it's the call of the Divine Masculine to go home where his heart is, you know, where his heart truly belongs. And that there is no more doubt in his mind that there is anything that is holding him back. It's the stability and the security within his heart space, knowing that he's doing the right thing. Even if he thinks, oh my gosh, you know, do I deserve this? Is this the step I need to make for myself? You know, if there's any hesitation in and putting other things first, then your soul connection, then you know that you're operating from your mind, you know, because your soul always guides you to where you need to go, where you are heading, where your home is. What is he seeing about the Divine Feminine? That she is guarded with her communication. And that's probably so, because she don't want to scare the Divine Masculine off. You know, he sees that the Divine Feminine is a bit guarded, a bit withdrawn with her communication, because she wants to give the Divine Masculine the time to think, to contemplate, to feel what he needs to do. And if everything is going before the union, then you know it's the mind that is getting in the way, that's operating. And that's why the Divine Feminine feels already, okay, I'm not going into this deep conversation with you, because otherwise you probably will think too much about this and I will scare you off. Because if the Divine Feminine shows her love, Divine Masculine is still getting scared or defensive or withdraw himself, because he's not in alignment with his Divine Feminine inside. That means there is not enough self-love within him that can say, okay, I love myself enough so I can see that somebody else from the outside world can love me. And that's the whole case. And the Divine Feminine is totally there. Divine Feminine is there to say, I love myself. I see that other people love me from the outside. I'm totally in alignment with that. I can be comfortable with that. And the Divine Masculine is not there yet. He still have this energy of what is this person doing in my life? Because I did so much things wrong in my life. And if you're going from that perspective and that mind keeps you occupied with all these questions, you need to shut him up, because that is only give you doubt, is only give you, because some connections are not made from the mind. Some connections are really made from soul to soul. And that's why you're on that twin flame journey. That's the path of the light worker. That's the path of walking your talk and doing the things that you need to do if you get an assignment for that. And of course you can integrate it with the third dimensional realm. That's totally no problem. Because we still, you know, in that third dimensional realm, but our soul and our energy, our mind space is still going up and down, up and down, up and down. And probably when you're on your own, you're totally in that fifth dimensional, sometimes up till 12 dimensional realms. And even if it's higher, you know, because there are so many dimensions that we haven't explored yet. I also feel and hear that the Divine Masculine is going to release a lot, you know, the coming days. More release, more letting go of the things that has no use, purging, coping. Probably old things, old shadows, old wounds are coming up. For the Divine Feminine, the Sun, she is walking in her sun. She is walking in her sunshine. She is creating that light around her and can't stop shining. And that shining and that spontaneity energy, that goofy energy she carries with her is only coming out in certain occasions. And that is when she is totally herself, she can shine her light and do all the things that is needed to be seen by the outside world. She is totally in her element. She is totally in trust, you know, with her arms wide open, you know, riding the wild mare. And she is saying, oh, come up, you know, I'm ready to receive whatever comes my way. And that kind of innocent, childlike energy is, there is no fear. There is no fear at all. That's just embracing everything what is coming her way. So in her heart space, I have everything that I need. Everything. I can give, I can receive. I have so much love for the people around me. I'm independent. I'm okay with myself. I'm okay with people coming my way. But it needs to come from a loving space. If you coming from a different space than love, if you coming with playing games, she's not playing games, so the game is over, you know, game over, because she's not playing your game. And if you're going to play a game with the Divine Feminine, you get played, because she's not playing. You just cut your own fingers, and she says, okay, this is not a place from love. This is a place from ego. This is a place from control. This is your doorway out. No regrets, no remorse. This is your way out. So only if you come from love. I know who I am. I know what my worth is. I'm carried by the divine. I'm carried by the love of the universe. I'm having a good time, and everybody who wants to disturb that, that's their play. Not my play, it's their play. And they're playing themselves. So that's what's in the Divine Feminine's heart space. No more games. Game's over. How does she seize the Divine Masculine? Well, almost at the same thing. You know, he got everything what he desires and what he wants in his life. And there are new opportunities for him that opening up. And that he is starting to trust more in the love, starting to trust more in the journey that he needs to go. And that journey, what he's walking, is full of surprises, full of new opportunities, doors that opening, you know, everything is in synchronicity coming his way, is balancing out. The things need to be as they need to be at that moment. And he is really, really joyful and happy about that. And Divine Feminine sees that and feels that. So they are more in alignment with that. Why the Divine Feminine is withdrawing her communication a bit, because she knows that if she is not the priority in the Divine Masculine's space, doesn't mean that she is not on his mind, but does mean, and that she knows that there are other priorities in his life that doesn't need any interference at the moment. And that's why she is very, very careful with her communication. Because sometimes she's just, if she's overwhelming, she is scaring the shit out of the Divine Masculine, because he isn't used to that kind of communication and kind of love. So she is really aware which words she uses, because she goes from past experiences. If she pours her love into the Divine Masculine, he shuts off, because he can't, his inner Divine Masculine or inner Divine Feminine is not in balance and can't receive that energy. So she is very careful with her words. And for the Divine Masculine, and she sees that all opportunities are open for him. You know, new things coming his way, exploring, receiving new codes, receiving new energy. And when he gets the message from the Divine Feminine, he knows that, you know, there is still that soul connection. So what, and that's the beauty of it. What the Divine Masculine receives in the background, that's really beautiful. What he receives, he also wants to give back to her. So if the Divine Feminine is giving him energy, his confidence is growing, and that's what he wants to give back to her. So it's really, you know, balancing everything out again. But it's more on a subtle level than it's more of the soul level. It's not really on the mind level. And I hear this feminine has everything that I am looking for. And Divine Feminine says this Divine Masculine has the soul energy I was looking for. It's a soft, gentle energy, but still firm and grounded. So that's and independent, being able to do the things on his own. Not in this, not that codependency energy that she was surrounded all that time. So there is a really big growth in the Divine Masculine. I have a message here. Yeah, patience. Looking forward to the growth together. You know, it's a closure of the karma, and prosperity is coming in. Perseverance and strength, and being in a total alignment with give and take. It's really, really beautiful. So that's what's coming ahead for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. So, and sometimes the impatience can take more out of him. Because there is this urge to really I see it's I see the Knight of Wands, you know, just barging in and want to take action and want to show his passion and his love for her. But he knows that that's also an old karmic response that he has in his body for the Divine Feminine. So he wants to leave that karmic energy behind and be more patient and persevering and taking it slow so it will last longer. And that's he balanced everything out, and it's a kind of a strategic energy, I feel. Okay, so, and that's for both of them. So what is supporting the Divine Masculine? What is supporting the Divine Masculine? Yeah, communication with the Divine Feminine. Queen of Swords. He wants to communicate with her. And he knows also that she, on a different level, her communication is so powerful, is so strong. How does he see the union with the Divine Feminine? Cup of love. Bringing the cup of love into this relationship, and has to leave the fear behind. It's really about, you know, I want to communicate my love towards you, but I know you see this fish here in the cup, but I'm afraid if I'm you know, offering too much, you will jump ship, you know, you will jump out of it. And I want to give you everything. That's what I hear. I want to give and share everything I have to give with you. And doesn't matter what it is. If it's my love, if it's that you need nurturing, that you need safety, that you need to be secure, everything what you're asking for, I will give it to you. Because that is what you deserve. And I hear the heartache is done. The heartache is over. The feeling what he had with a breakup, with the breakup, that you almost have this feeling of getting a heart attack. You know, all these energies are gone. That's all done. That's all in the past, and there's nothing left. So it means that the divine feminine really, and the divine masculine really did the work to heal that heart space on their own. You know, it was necessary to heal that heart, because the heart palpitations, the fear, the anxiety, it's all gone. It's nothing left. So and they have, I don't want to experience this anymore, but Spirit says you won't experience this anymore, because you will be on a totally different level of an energetic and a fifth dimensional love that is not existing in that kind of energy. When you put your energy in the fifth dimensional realm, it's only love, joy, abundance. You know, there is no fear in that kind of love. If you drop down and you want to make it realize in the third dimensional realm, then there is that energy of fear. But if you go higher and you go into a place where both of you are doing the work, then it doesn't exist there. You know, it's just love. That's the beauty of it. Love doesn't break your heart. The absence of love is breaking your heart. And your heart doesn't break. It just awakes. Because the awakening of the heart means that you numbed yourself with the person you were with, and you couldn't feel anymore. You couldn't feel your emotions. You couldn't feel what was going on in the relationship anymore, because one or the two or both of you, you know, numbed yourself for this relationship. There was no interaction. Divine masculine wasn't in connection with his emotions towards the divine feminine. There was a disconnection with him because he couldn't feel anymore. He disconnected with his emotion from the divine feminine. And when you disconnect, you can't make anything flow. You know, it doesn't flow. So there is a numbness. There was a numbness, I hear, with the divine masculine towards the divine feminine, why he couldn't connect. You know, this connection was done. And it could be vice versa, you know. Just take this reading as it resonates for you. If the roles are reversed, reverse the roles, because it's not gender related. What supports the divine feminine? New opportunities coming her way, and that will support her. new love is coming her way. So it's don't don't focus only on what's right in front of you. Focus on the things that are out there in the realm for you, that you can call in, that you can connect with, that you can see already in your future. And probably you don't see it yet, but you feel it and you know it. It's a knowing of the Divine Feminine, that she knows that she will be supported no matter what, no matter how. You know, everything that she needs will come in at the right time, at the right moment. And that will support her. Gone with the doubt, knowing that everything what needs to come towards her will come towards her. And there's no doubt, there is no fear in that. Everything what carries the fear, she is removing that out of her life, because it doesn't resonate with the abundance, with the joy, with the happiness, with that frequency of the new world where she is in. Okay? How does she see the union with the Divine Masculine? It's like safety, it's like being guarded, it's being held by not only material things, but being held with supportive energy, with the support of the Divine Masculine that is holding her, that is grounded and that is stable, you know, coming out of the matrix, you know, and coming into that heart space where he can support and hold space for the Divine Feminine. And how beautiful is that? He is in his king energy. You know, the Divine Masculine is in his king energy. And she sees that, and she knows that if she steps in to his kingdom, that she will be supported, held, and safe and surrounded by everything that she needs. You know, the love, the compassion, the passion, the fire, the emotions, and the stability of a home. You know, it could be that the Divine Masculine has more feeling that he wants to be home and retreat himself in his own space, because he has a feeling he needs to breathe, and he can breathe in his own space, but he can also breathe in the temple space. So that's really interesting, because I have a feeling the Divine Masculine needs to create a temple space around him to feel himself secure and held, you know, by the energies of the God and the Goddess. Because it's both. It's not just the God, the masculine energy, but it's also the feminine energy. That's why the masculine was so so disconnected from the feminine, because it was just the masculine energy. He didn't know how to connect anymore with the Divine Feminine, because there were no emotions, you know, in his life. It was totally disconnected. He was totally disconnected. Wow. So let's see what the universe has to say, or the fifth dimensional realm has to say, for the Divine Masculine, for the Divine Feminine. We had that one last time, so this needs an extra shuffle. And now that you know that you have your, it's not your boundaries, but that you know what you want in your life and what you don't want in your life. I had a situation this time, and then I'm asking myself, why do I get these situations or challenges on my path? And I know it's just to see how worthy, what my worth now. What are you doing about this? Are you still tolerating it? Or are you exploring those boundaries? And that's what I did. I explored the boundaries. And during that exploration of those boundaries, I was like, no, this is not what I want in my life. So I'm removing this energy out of my life, because it's not in alignment. And what is not in alignment with me, that needs to go. And it isn't any personal towards somebody, because you can't judge anyone on the level that they are operating from. But you need to go and say for yourself, this is not a good environment or not a good energy for me to be around. And that needs to go, that needs to leave immediately, you know. And you give that, you give your boundaries, you're exploring those boundaries, you know, because if you don't explore those boundaries, you don't know if something good for you or not. So you're exploring this, you saying to the person, okay, you know, can we do this different? And if you see that behavior doesn't change because they're not on that level yet, or not on your level, and not willing to cooperate with you to make it harmonious together, then it needs to go, you know. But still, keep on exploring. Keep exploring. And that's the most beautiful what you can do with, yeah, they say give your boundaries. It's a different way of seeing the things. You know, the boundaries is the 3D, is like bum, 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 and, you know, I love the way of exploring those. I love the way to explore that energy in a person when you're interacting, and sometimes the things are really in flow, and you feel it from a soul-to-soul connection, but you also see it from a further perspective. If you want a future reading for 2024, you have to send me an email, and I can give you a private reading on that. I'm not doing this open online, because it's for everybody. It's a different prophecy and projection. So if you want your personal reading, just go to my inbox and ask for a personal reading. So that's really, really amazing what's happening instead of giving, you know, push people away by giving the boundary, you know, exploring that boundary, and where's that person coming from, where are you coming from, and see for the look for the common interest. And if that's not possible, then you have to let it go, and you don't hesitate on it, because your first intuition is always the one that is the best. And sometimes the universe is sending you the people on your path to give you that that exploring energy, that you can explore, and then you can see for yourself where your growth is. Okay. Sign for the universe. The universe. Oh my God. And that's just follow the universe. Follow what is good for you. You know, Divine Feminine. You just follow the universe. Tune into your universe. Tune into your higher self. Tune in for what is good for you in the future ahead. And you already see your future. You already feel it. You already interact with it, because it's already in your field. We were, you know, crossing already the cycles of sowing up till now, and we're almost here, that the circle gets completed, you know. And now we're in that new, we're probably here, you know, the circle is almost completed. It's two circles that are coming together in the circle of 23 closing, and the circle of 24 is opening, and they're already leaping together. So it's really amazing what's happening. So in some occasions you can also already see the glimpse of the future and what is ahead for you. Divine Masculine, you need to let go of your lost cloak to receive that love and that universal energy of the Divine Feminine in your heart space. It's the last cloak that needs to be removed. And that will, oh my gosh, that will happen at summer solstice or winter solstice. At winter solstice, you will let go of that cloak that is no longer serving you. It is the universe. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. The universe brought you two together to get more inspiration for the things what needs to be done in 2024. Wow. So you can let go of that 2023 energy to stand in your heart space and to stand in that beautiful, beautiful, creative energy for 2024, and let that cloak fall. Let it go, you know, don't hold on to things. Put that cloak off and say, yes, with this winter solstice, when the portals are opening, you know, you receive that universal heart that gives you the inspiration for 2024. You were so close, but you let it slip away, I hear. You were so close, but you let it slip away. You gave other things priority over the heart space of the Divine Feminine. So it was, what I said before, disconnected to the energy of the Divine Feminine. So wow, 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 wow. How beautiful. But his future in 2023, 2024 and leaping now in 2023 It's just a couple of days away, you know, to complete things that needs to be completed, and then totally open up for a new future in 2024. And you need to hurry. I hear you need to hurry, because if you don't hurry, you know, this will totally fade away out of your existence. Wow, I don't have a clue what that means. Because the lotus flower is closed. You need to open the lotus. You need to open the lotus. That is, you know, that's your fire. You know, that's where you're heading. It's your inspiration. It's your creativity. It's your passion that needs to open more, and that will, you know. There is a circle ending and a new one is opening with the solstice. And I hear, don't go back to the place where you were. Just leave things as they were, because it will harm you more than it will give you. Leave that cloak, let it go, and go for an opportunity for 2024 that is coming and opening up totally your heart space in 2024. It will sparkle, it will, you get connection again with your emotions. That's, yeah, wow, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see, the Starseed cards. What are the Starseed cards telling the Divine Feminine? For the Divine Masculine, for the Divine Feminine. Wow. For the Divine Masculine, Earth School. You receive your life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. So it means that Divine Masculine is getting lessons from the Earth School. That's what I already said, right? That you have to explore the boundaries, explore the situations with people around you. Are you on that level, or you know, everything for it? And that's for the Divine Feminine. Everything what comes in fear, that needs to go. You know, there's no fear in her life, and everything what carries fear out. You know, but she will explore those boundaries. She will go into those boundaries. She will feel it. She will see it. And she says, done. No fear in my life, because you are not on my vibration. And that's the Earth School. You know, that's the lesson of the Earth School. Life lessons, it's your soul growth. And you studied this for many, many years. And it's a way of a higher learning. You learned you learned all the power ways and all the you learned all the power ways. You learned all the strategic situations, what is being used in the third dimensional realm, in the matrix. You know it all, but you choose a higher learning. And so you can see and integrate all these messages that are coming, and all these energies that are coming your way. And because of that higher learning and seeing it from a higher perspective, you can already see what's coming your way and can leave it behind. And that's the beauty of it. And you just dive into it. You know, you don't, the Divine Feminine isn't afraid of fear. She dives into it, but she knows also how to release it. So that's really a way of higher learning. Lifting, oh, that was for the Divine Masculine, sorry, that's really beautiful. This is for the Divine Feminine, lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unalignment must go. Oh my God. Well, this was just the channeling I had for, you know, for this time. I'm done. I'm already channeled this. You know, everything what's not in alignment has to go. You see through the veils. You learned all the lessons in the third dimensional realm. You know all the power moves. You know all the strategic moves. And you see it from a higher learning. You get aligned with everything that is aligning with you. And what doesn't align needs to go. With no regrets, with no personal drama, because every decision you make doesn't need to have any drama. If you come with drama, you know, you're still operating from the mind and manipulation. There is no drama in the fifth dimensional realm. You know, you just let go because you understand that it's an energy form that doesn't align with your frequency. And that's when you just can step out in love, step out in consideration. There is no blame game. There is no strategic. There is no manipulation to hold on or to blame or to hurt somebody because your ego is bruised. So it's so beautiful that both of the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine carry this energy that, well, this is what brings them together. That's where there is no doubt anymore for the Divine Masculine and for the Divine Feminine. You know, that is just exploring where they are coming together. And that's really, really beautiful. I thank you all for watching. If you want a private reading from me, you know, go to my inbox, get an email out. If you want your predictions for 2024, there are readings in Amsterdam on the 22nd of the 22nd of December in person. On remote, it's possible to have your discount for Twinflame readings and general readings. General reading is 33 pounds, and the Twinflame reading is with discount 88 pounds. So if you want to have this on remote and what your future holds for your Twinflame journey in 2022, send me a message and I will see you on the other side. I wish you an amazing Yule and winter solstice, and I see all the blessings, and I see you next time. Bye-bye.